Buckeyes hoping to use this big stage to display their supremacy. And welcome to Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium, home of the Alabama Crimson Tide. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Bringing it out, it's James. Tackle at the 7-yard line. That's good coverage, but a bad decision to bring it out. And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Grab behind the line, it's Williams. Zero running room, stopped right at the line of scrimmage. This one's a compelling matchup. Early season, 2 top 10 teams. Kirk, we know that at this point, the rankings can be a little bit suspect, but a chance for both teams to step up and show they belong.
I just love these kind of matchups when you get a top 10 matchup early in the year. Really find out if these rankings are worthy of where these teams are considered at this point in the year. Find out if these teams have what it takes to be one of the top teams in college football when this game is over.
Breaks into open space. First down, looking for more now. They get him down, but not before an explosive run play on this Wildcat look. It's a first down.
And that's a big-time run right there. Back deep inside their own 10-yard line, but they found the soft spot in the defense and took off. I think they got caught looking for a pass defensively, and it burned them big time. Great job by this offense and taking advantage what the defense gave them.
Dropping back, it's Carr. Looking for the wideout. The ball is picked off. He can go. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Chris, that one cost him. He's just trying to get something started here early in the game, trying to take a chance, but it backfires. The defense in great position to come up with that interception.
The offense will begin now with excellent field position. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, and a chance at an interception in the end zone. Could not quite hold on to the ball. It's going to be second down.
Boy, not only did they drop what looked like an interception in their own end zone, they blew a golden opportunity to shift the momentum in their favor.
Caught in the backfield. It's Hale. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bama. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
And the point after is right down the middle. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. It's a fumble. Who's going to come up with it? And it's the kicking team making the recovery a special teams disaster.
That is an incredible job by this kickoff coverage team. You don't see many turnovers on kickoffs, but they just gifted their offense with a bonus possession.
So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. The tackle is made, but the offense is now set up with a first and goal from the 8.
Great job by the quarterback with an accurate throw against man coverage for a first down. overall by the entire group, good execution by this offense.
Alabama's offense now lining up on 1st and goal. Caught behind the line. It's Hale. Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
2nd and goal for the offense. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. To the end zone, but incomplete.
Boy, what was the quarterback thinking here? You're inside the 10-yard line. You got a chance to put points up on the board. You can't just randomly throw the ball into coverage like this.
Here we go, back in the red zone. 0 for 2 scoring touchdowns here so far, and it's 3rd and goal. Looking for 6. And it's caught. Touchdown. Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. And that review confirms the ruling on the field was correct, so the play will stand. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone.
That return backfires on him. Now, their offense is stuck with the ball inside their own 10. The Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Grab down the middle. It's Richardson. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
And this crowd coming to life here trying to help the defense get a stop. The offense pinned back. To throw, it's Carr. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Wildcat look picks up a solid game, but they're still short of the first. And here's that wrinkle, the Wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. Direct snap. Breaks into the clear. Running with purpose. Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
What a surprise. Notre Dame running the football for another first down. It seems like we've been saying that for decades and decades. The ability to run the football, not just the backs that stand out to me when you think about Notre Dame's history. It's especially true about the line of scrimmage and those big offensive linemen opening up those holes.
Quick throw to the left side. He's got it in the open. They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple of plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, and it puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
It's a nice wrap-up there by the junior. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
Looking to pass here on second down. Quick throw to the left. And it's just beyond the receiver's grasp. Too much on that one.
Well, Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, it's going to cost you.
After the second down incompletion, I have to convert here on 3rd down and 8. Scanning the field, it's Carr. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. Notre Dame looking to convert on 4th down here. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Caught near the sticks. It's Richardson. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. They connect for 6.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Make the extra point, cut the lead to 14-7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Delayed handoff. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Chris, I don't know. There's just something about that Bama uniform. When they run the football, it just feels right. It's a combination of having those big offensive linemen, a really physical approach at the line of scrimmage, and backs that are able to pick up first downs like that right there. Beautiful play.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? They'll change the pre-snap look now. First down, looking to throw the football. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
Here's the second down play. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. But now it's 3rd down.
Big shot here early in the game by the offense. But, man, you got to give the defense a lot of credit. Not surprised at all or caught off guard. But it's aggressive chance by this offense in good position to take that throw away.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Let's it fly to the wideout. And this one is caught. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength. So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Looking to throw it again. A deep shot to the left side. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
They make the stop at the 34, but suddenly this offense is in scoring position now. First down.
This offense has become a first down machine, and that's so demoralizing for a defense, especially for those star players who don't sub out as much. By the fourth quarter, it really starts to wear you out.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Quarterback drops back. Throw to the running back in the flat. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
2nd down after that short completion. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
4th down. The offense will go for it. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Fires it to the wideout.
Oh, what a grab! Well, it's always a gamble to go for it on 4th down when you're already in field goal range, but it looks like they won't rehash this decision when it's all said and done. That's a 1st down.
Fans of the defense got to be frustrated. The offense cannot be stopped here. Grant behind the line. It's Hale. Brought down. The completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Handoff heading left. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. So here we go. 3rd down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he will score. Touchdown. Crimson Tide. So it's still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now, Kurt.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
Possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Dropping back. It's Carr. Oh, the pass rush gets home. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly.
Well, you talk about blowing a play up. What a job by this defense. That is a big-time loss from the sack. But look at the offense. They're keeping the tempo going. I'm surprised.
So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. Second down now after the sack. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Caught over the middle. It's Young. They bring him down after a short gain there.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. He's got a man down the middle. Tackle made it at 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield.
That's a big first down for this offense, and it's not been a great day so far, but maybe this play can get them going. And keep this in mind, Chris, because they started the game with the possession, they will not get to start the second half on offense, so they need points right here.
Grab behind the line, it's Richardson. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. The offense with some pre-snap motion. The pocket breaking down. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
That sack sets up a 2nd down and very long. Little eye candy here from the offense, some pre-snap motion. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. First down sack pushes the ball back. 2nd down coming up. Back to throw. It's Carr. Quick throw complete to the tight end. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. The clock is still running up to hurry up here, but it's a crucial 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Fires it to the wideout. That's Carr. It's Richardson. They get him to the ground, but it's 1st down now at the 28.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to 3rd down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage rolled to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
1st down, looking to throw the ball. Pressure is coming. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Grab down the middle. It's Williams. They make the tackle, but it sets the offense up for a 1st and goal from the 10.
Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a 1st down.
First and goal. A good chance to chip away at the lead before halftime. Now they're running on the toss. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
No gain makes it 2nd and goal from the 9. Motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Caught in the backfield. It's Williams. And he will be stuffed for no gain. Now the offense will spend the timeout here, wanting to come up with a perfect call on this important play coming up. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. They'll look to throw it on 3rd and goal. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. They start the drive here, looking to make something happen in the final seconds before halftime. Running back with the football. That one takes it across the 30-yard line. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. Looks like one more play here before halftime. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. Now they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work.
Trying an onside to start the 3rd with the lead? It's, I guess, a bold strategy. Now we'll see if it comes back to bite them.
Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. The passing game very hard to stop in the first half. Let's see if they can begin to feature the run game here. He's got it near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Alabama.
Well, another touchdown pass for this quarterback. Multiple scores on the day. He is in total control of this offense right now, and the defense just doesn't have an answer.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the offense, hoping to get a drive going. Looking downfield, it's Carr. Quick throw to his receiver. Wide open downfield. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
What a great throw here and an even better catch by this Notre Dame wide receiver. And Chris, let's be honest. If Notre Dame's going to become this top 5 team, this consistent brand, this is where they've got to make their biggest strides. The ability to make plays downfield and have the speed to be able to play with the big boys in college football. Snap. Defense not fooled by the wildcat look. Just a short gain on the play. And it's a wildcat look here as they try to convert on 3rd down. Direct snap. The wildcat look doesn't get much that time. Just a few on the play. Shotgun drops back. A 4th down completion to the running back. Brought down to the 47, and that will move the sticks. Well, this coach isn't holding anything back today. Plenty of time left, and the confidence to go for it is very telling of the faith he has in his guys.
This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field. Looking downfield, it's Carr. That's caught. It's Larson. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
First and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. That's reeled in. It's Williams. They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
Notre Dame getting set with a first and 10 coming up. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. And they get the completion. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up with a first down and goal.
Man, isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a handoff. And it really tests the linebacker's ability to cover out in space.
And it's a direct snap. When he's getting boxed in, the defense not at all fooled by the Wildcat look.
How about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
So off the loss, it's second and goal from the 11. Scanning the field, it's Carr. Touchdown, Irish, as they come roaring back now. Here comes the point after attempt. PHC is good. They still trail, though. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw it on first down. Catch made across the middle by the running back. He's walked down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
The running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
That completion makes it second and medium. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Well, this quarterback's having one of those games you just dream about. A lot of yards and a lot of touchdown passes. And in fact, he had open receivers again for another big play. The defense finally got pressure on him, or I think it would have been potentially another touchdown.
Third down play here out of the shotgun. Moves out of the pocket. Escapes the pocket, but cannot make a play, and they sack him.
You know, a lot of times we get caught up, Chris, in the one-on-one battles with the receivers and the DBs. Here's a great example of up front, the offensive line and the defensive line. Who wins that battle? This time the defense wins it, and they get the sack.
Alabama needing this fourth down conversion. And he'll set up to throw. Lets it go quickly. And the fourth down pass is incomplete, but there is a flag. This is a big call. So the offense obviously will decline the penalty and take the result of the play. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. The linebacker shifting around now. Powers through. It's a solid gain out of the Wildcat, but not enough for the first down. They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Direct snap. Looking for the end zone. Has a lane. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kirk.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. The drive now from the 25. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Looking for the wideout. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! Heck of a ride through a very competitive first three quarters if we check out some of the stats here. And let's see how this one unfolds in the final quarter set to get underway. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And they bring him down, but not before he reaches the 38. First down from there.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Great start for the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. And looking to throw now on first down. Looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. Second down coming up now.
I love the idea of this quarterback just continuing to give his guy a chance. Already making multiple plays. Why not put it up in the air and give him a chance to get in the end zone one more time?
The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 38. Caught near the sticks. It's Hale. They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now.
This is what makes the RPO so difficult to defend if you have a quarterback who can read it. It's that old argument, which guy has the chalk last? Well, with a quarterback that can read it like that, the quarterback has the chalk last.
Heading for the end zone. And they've got him down at the 3. Big gain on that completion. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. They'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Stout defense there. It's a 3-yard loss on that run.
Well, it is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line. Eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
Ball back at the 6 for 2nd and goal off that loss. Back in motion now. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Touchdown, Bama. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
This receiver is putting on a show today. That is 3 trips to the end zone already. And based on how this defense is playing against him, this may not be the last time we see him in the end zone today.
PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. The Notre Dame offense back onto the field. Looking to throw. It's Carr. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
This is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. He dumps it off to the tight end. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down. Here we go. A crucial 3rd and 1 late in this game. They'll try to run for the first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you get a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
Makes the catch. It's Williams. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Second down play coming up for this offense. The running back sneaks out there. He is a difficult matchup for this defense in the passing game.
Man, it is so tough to match up in man-to-man coverage against a back like this and catch the ball like a receiver. It's something you work on all week, and you know about it. You're aware of it, but it's one thing to be aware of it, and another thing to go out and execute it and try to stay within the man coverage. Very tough to do.
The offense getting closer to a game-time touchdown. It's 1st and 10. And now the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Serious urgency for this offense right now. To the air, it's Carr. What a catch! Tackled quickly after the catch, but the ball moves all the way to the 30.
Well, I'll tell you what, this guy's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. And here we are, late in the game. He needs to continue to play with that consistency. And that's a great example that he's up to.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 now. He's looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. It's a short completion to the big tight end. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a first down at the 17.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Tight game, final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Looks left and finds his target there. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line, the offense threatening here.
Boy, another nice throw by this quarterback. You know, Chris, he's had a heck of a day. The entire game, avoiding mistakes, making good throws, giving his team a chance to win this game. And when it comes down to it, I want the ball in his hands with a chance to make a play to win it.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. To throw, it's Carr. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of
zip. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
They convert here on 4th down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play. Touchdown or field goal. Picks up a gain here. They'll stop him just a few inches short of the 1st down marker. Timeout called by the defense. They go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. Down by 7. They've got to convert here for a chance to tie this game. This crowd looking for a big 4th down stop. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
4th and short, and the conversion goes for even more. I thought he was going to take it to the end zone. They set up a 1st and goal inside the 1 with a chance to deal another big blow to this defense's confidence.
Big opportunity for the offense to tie this game up in the 4th quarter. It's 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Going absolutely nowhere with a loss on the play. A late timeout taken, just 4 seconds on the clock. Crowd really making some noise now, trying to help out this defense to get this stop near the goal line. To throw, it's Carr. Touchdown, Notre Dame. Great catch when they desperately needed it.
And Chris, the home crowd is in complete shock. Just a few seconds left in this game, and we're either headed to overtime or it could end on a 2-point conversion. It's an awful feeling to be devastated and yet still so nervous here on this last play at the same time.
You go for 2 and the win, and the crowd roaring, trying to make it difficult. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. And it's caught. The gutsy call pays off for 2 points, and they take the lead here late. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. Handoff here from the shotgun. He's got the first and still going. So they make the tackle what will be the final play of the game as the clock hits 0-0. Oh, when you're a team that comes in, Kirk, with great expectations, big goals at the end, you're going to get tested. They were tested here today by another ranked team. I was impressed how they responded.
Chris, there's no doubt about it. I think the thing that really stood out to me is the way they played for 4 quarters, just dominating football. And this is a team that's had to deal with being kind of the hunted, the team that knows that every single week teams want to bring them down. They took on a very talented team today and just dominated.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.